The power of kindness. In the small, serene village of Meadowbrook, nestled between rolling hills and whispering woods, lived a young boy named Ethan. He was a quiet, thoughtful child, always observing the world around him with curious eyes. Though the village was peaceful, Ethan often felt isolated because of his shyness. Ethan lived with his mother, a kind-hearted woman who worked tirelessly as a seamstress. She often reminded him of the importance of kindness. "Ethan," she would say, "a single act of kindness can change someone's world. Never underestimate its power. Hashtag, hashtag, hashtag the stranger in the village." One day, a stranger arrived in Meadowbrook. He was an old man with a long, gray beard and tattered clothes. His eyes, though weary, held a certain warmth. The villagers, however, were wary of him. They whispered among themselves, spreading rumors that the old man was a thief or a beggar who would bring trouble. Ethan watched the stranger from afar. He noticed how the man sat by the fountain in the village square, gazing at the sky as if searching for something. Days passed, and the stranger remained in the village, yet no one offered him help or even a kind word. Ethan felt a tug in his heart, remembering his mother's words. He decided to approach the old man. "Hello," Ethan said softly, holding out a loaf of bread he had saved from breakfast. "Are you hungry?" The old man looked at Ethan, surprised. A gentle smile spread across his face. "Thank you, young one," he said, his voice raspy but kind. "You have a good heart." Ethan sat beside him, curious. "What brings you to our village?" he asked. The old man sighed. "I am a traveler, searching for a place to rest and someone to share my story with." Ethan listened intently as the old man spoke of distant lands, towering mountains and endless deserts. His tales were enchanting, filled with wisdom and wonder. For the first time in years, Ethan felt a sense of connection. Hashtag, hashtag, hashtag the seed of change. Word spread quickly that Ethan had befriended the stranger. The villagers began to criticize him. "Why waste your time with that man?" they asked. "He's nothing but trouble." But Ethan ignored them. He continued to visit the old man daily, bringing him food and listening to his stories. In return, the old man shared lessons about life, kindness, and the importance of seeing beyond appearances. One day, the old man handed Ethan a small, peculiar seed. "Plant this in your garden," he said. "Take care of it, and it will teach you an important lesson." Ethan accepted the seed and planted it in his backyard. He watered it daily and ensured it received enough sunlight. Over time, a beautiful, vibrant tree sprouted, bearing fruits unlike any Ethan had ever seen. Each fruit was golden and seemed to glow softly in the sunlight. Curious, Ethan tasted one of the fruits. Instantly, he felt a wave of warmth and happiness. It was as if the fruit contained pure joy. Hashtag, hashtag, hashtag a village transformed. Ethan shared the fruits with his mother, who was amazed by their taste. Together, they decided to give some to their neighbors. Slowly, the fruits made their way around the village. Those who ate them felt an overwhelming sense of kindness and compassion. The villagers, once skeptical and suspicious, began to change. They started helping one another, offering smiles and kind words. Even the old man, once shunned, was welcomed into their community. One day, the old man gathered the villagers in the square. "This transformation," he said, "was not because of the fruits, but because of a single act of kindness. Ethan's willingness to approach me, despite the fear and prejudice around him, planted a seed of change. The fruits are a symbol of what kindness can achieve. The villagers realized the truth in his words. They apologized to the old man for their earlier behavior and vowed to treat everyone with respect and compassion. The departure. As the seasons changed, the old man announced that it was time for him to leave. "I have other places to visit, other seeds to plant," he said. Ethan was sad to see him go, but understood. "Will you come back?" he asked. The old man smiled. "I am always with you, Ethan, in the lessons you've learned and the kindness you share." With that, he walked away, leaving behind a village forever transformed by his presence. The legacy. Years passed, and Ethan grew into a wise and compassionate man. The tree in his garden continued to bear its golden fruits, serving as a reminder of the power of kindness. Meadowbrook thrived, becoming a beacon of hope and harmony for neighboring villages. Ethan often shared the old man's story with children, encouraging them to be kind and open-hearted. "Remember," he would say, "kindness is like a seed. It may start small, but with care, it can grow into something extraordinary."